that's left for me is here in this eternity of isolation, isolation.
Okay, you doing a time lapse?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll move.
Cute.
Yeah.
These are paint. This is my one. It's better than Katie's.
Rachel is currently better than mine.
Well, it's finished. But mine's is more visible from a distance, I'd say.
Yeah, nobody's going to be able to read what this says, for sure.
And then there's my wee palette. Josie, what are you going to do?
A bin. Cool. Gonna do a big bin.
Cute.
I mean, let's see if it looks any good. Should I do like a trash can or a bin?
Wheelie bin?
A
Wheelie bin, yeah.
With a smiley face.
Yeah.
Should it be front on? This is gonna be hard.
Find some wheelie bin clip art and copy it. Let's see.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you want to, narrate it, okay?
Right. Okay, Josie is just finishing her beautiful tribute to the hygiene people of Edinburgh.
The Bindividuals.
The Bindividuals. Because Josie was like, do you know what? Not enough people are thanking all the other people that do the sewage and the bins and all that. And I think that that's a really good point.
And I guess the Rainbow's a little shout out to the NHS as well.
Yeah.
Also, we've got enough shout out.
But we've both done NHS ones, so yours is good and it's different. And
Is that okay? Is that done? Is it done? Is
Oh,
there
yeah.
anything else to add?
No, that's definitely done. It's perfection.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a perfect little green bin goblin man. Grouch.
Yes.
And we were struggling to think of a good slogan to put on the bin because Josie was like, what if there's a bin person who's not a man? They're like a bin woman. Like, is it bad to write just bin men? And then I was like, you should write bin individuals. And then
That's where Bindividual came from.
individuals was born. But we didn't write bin individuals because we didn't think people would know what it meant, so we just stuck with the classic bin men. And
Everyone knows what bin man
everyone,
is.
exactly. No one's going to be like, what about the woman bin men? I don't think anyone's going to be bothered about. I've never seen a lady bin man.
Not on our street.
No.
There's probably some. I think I applied to be a bin man once.
Really?
Yeah, didn't get it.
Really?
I've applied for every job, so.
I've definitely not applied for every job. You're getting there. You're gonna do it. Okay. Yay! You need blue tack now. Here's some. Hey Josie, the pictures are up!
Okay, let's go and see.
There's Josie's and mine. And there's Rachel's. So cute. Rachel's, it's like Care Bears themed. Get these beautiful flowers. Let's see. Oh look! It's so cute! Oh, I love it. Josie, yours is great from a distance.
I think the bin men needs to be darker. I think I'm going to put more black over the bin men.
You might actually be better putting white around the edges of bin men to make it stand out.
Maybe. I think that is a recipe for dinner.
Josie, I think it's obvious enough. I don't think you need to do anything.
I mean, it looks like a bit.
Yay. And there's Pooh Bear, who's also the teddy bear thing. There's Rachel's one. So cute. All these nice flowers.
I'm gonna get up and like
And there's a rainbow over in this house.
super quick.
She's changing it up, she's not satisfied. Yeah. So we just, Josie gave me these cool snake earrings for my birthday. We just finished doing our paintings for the NHS to go on the windows. It's supposed to be a thing that kids do. Pop the little signs to like encourage kids to hunt for the rainbows when they go for walks outside the house. But we don't have any kids in the house, so we just thought it'd be fun to do as a little activity, so we just did it now. And now we're gonna get takeaway, have a little fun takeaway night. Rachel's here now. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice day. We're just chilling out. Hi guys, so I'm editing the video, but I just wanted to do a quick little introduction to what I'm about to show you. So we did another D&D session in the Curse of Strahd campaign, and our DM Jack reads our fortunes. So there's this part in the story where you go into a sort of gypsy encampment, and there's a woman there called Madam Eva, and she's a fortune teller, and she reads the party's fortunes as a group, and she draws these 5 cards and then tells you what they have to do with what's going to happen during the campaign, and who are supposed to be your allies and your enemies and people to watch out for and stuff like that. But Jack did like put on kind of a funny outfit and did a voice the whole time, and it was just really funny. So he's going to tell a little story and then do some of the card readings, and that's what the clips are that you're about to see.
I remember him like it were yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against Uncle Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river had already spirited him away.
What a great tale.
Oh,
Would you like?
wow.
Yes, thank you, foreigners. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed my tale.
Thank you, well done.
So
Amazing
Yes.
commitment to an accent as well.
So what happened? There was a battle between a wizard
And a
some
vampire.
peasants, and a vampire.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Just, I
Oh my god. Look. He's a witch! He's a witch! That's so funny.
I am not a witch, I'm a fortune teller. Madam Eva.
Ooh! Madam Eva!
Cool, I'm so excited.
Are you here to have your fortune read?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes! The miser.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've drawn the 9 of coins, the miser. Look for a fortress inside a fortress, in a place hidden behind fire.
Fortress.
Look for a fortress hidden behind a fortress. Behind fire.
Wow.
I see a nest of travellers, of ravens rather. There you will find the prize.
At Raven's Loft. Or what?
Oh, Castle Ravenloft.
Yaha.
Yeah, clever. Who is the horseman?
This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness.
Sends light on one who will help us in the battle.
In the,
A man of death named Aragil will forsake his dark lord to serve your cause.
Ooh.
Beware, he has a rotten soul.
Ooh, a rotting soul. Aragil, did you say?
Aragil, yeah.
Aragil, okay.
Okay. Your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him.
Oh.
This card will lead you to.
I see a young man with a kind heart, a mother's boy. He is strong in body but weak of mind. Seek him out in the village of Barovia.
You sound kind of Indian.
Please tell me it's not this stupid shopkeep that I just tried to fight.
The accent.
That is all Madam Eva can tell you.
Fuck that, I've ruined everything.
I mean, Ismark could fit that description too, couldn't he?
Yeah. Is this Mark a mama's boy?
Well, he said strong of body,
Weak of mind.
weak of mind. Right.
That's the shopkeep.
Oh, you might be right. Oh, that's so bad. Is that why, Jack? Is that why you're laughing?
I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I
look!
think I'm gonna give something like that away.
Look at him. He's trying to hide it.
Kieran's big brain is working.
It is, Kieran. That's the second time. You're switched on.
Oh my god.
What have we done? Can I just show you guys how out of hand the recycling situation is at my mum and dad's? Look at this. Absolute, like, you can barely get in the door because there's so much garbage. Look at this. Crazy.
The next day.
I'm reunited with my baby. Hey, sweetie. Oh, sleepy girl. I missed you. Missed you, my darling. You're so cute. I'm gonna come lie down with you for a minute. Yeah. Okay, I'm back home and I'm gonna check my gin garden. Oh my goodness, look at them. What are they? Wow. So yeah, so I put each species of herb on each side. So there's definitely only one type that's come through and the other type's just not appeared. Wow, what is that? I have to Google it. Let's see. Okay, I'm back in the garden. Daphne's with me. And I'm going to plant these peonies in each pot. Fill these up with nice compost. Right, so let's see what you're supposed to do. Okay. February onwards, well-drained soil, plant the roots 15 centimetres deep and 50 centimetres apart. Okay, so, I mean, it won't have any competition, it'll be in its own pot. Sunny or semi-shaded. Okay. Right, so I'll put it deep underneath and then I'm going to put some plant food in and then water it. Okay, that's these planted. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll use the fork. The peonies are all planted now. I've got one of them that I can't see. It didn't have a sprout on it, so it's just under there and hopefully it comes back to life, but I don't know. That one had a little sprout, you can see there. And I put this one in the middle, and then that little conifer shrub thing, and all these. We've still got lots to do, but that's those ones planted. And I managed to empty out this big bad tree one. And Paul's made my dinner! Yay, stir fry! I'll show them my stir fry. Delicious. It smells so good, I need to wash my hands first. Look at that. Udon beef kung po. Yum yum yum. So I got a couple birthday presents from my sisters when I saw them in the last couple of days. And they're really cool and I wanted to show you guys. So like, Josie got me these earrings that are little tortoiseshell snakes. But they're obviously not real tortoiseshell, they're like a resin kind of material. But they look really cool on. And they've just got a straight stud. But yeah, I was wearing those around yesterday and they're really awesome. They're kind of shiny. So she got me those, and Rachel got me this wooden yarn bowl, which is a really handy little thing. So you don't necessarily need to use the lid on it, but you can if you've got a really tiny little ball of wool. So the way you use it, right, is you get a ball of your yarn of choice, and then you pop it inside while you're working with it. So this is what I'm working with now, so it's still a little bit too big. See, it's like a little bit too big just now. But once it gets down smaller, or if you've got one that's just a proper ball shape instead of this sort of long shape, you can put it in and then it rolls around inside the bowl, and you can just pull the yarn out through this little swirl or through either of these holes, and it stops your ball rolling around on the floor. Because like, see this one here, it rolls around on the floor while you're using it, and then it gets covered in like cat hair or like whatever you've got on your carpet. And my cat likes to chase after them and eat them. And that's really annoying. So it's good to have it in a box. So that's a cool present. It's nice of Rachel and Josie. Hello, it's the end of the video. I am going to tell you guys what the main news things were. So the main thing that happened today was that the worldwide total number of cases passed 2 million, and the deaths are now at 134,000. But like, they suspect that a lot of the numbers are actually much smaller than they're being reported because so few countries are testing everyone. Like, this country is hardly testing anybody. It seems like it's impossible to get a test. I don't know anybody. No, I do know somebody. I know 2 people that have been tested for it. But it's weird. It's weird. Anyway, I was gonna say, in terms of people that I know in real life, my friend and his partner, who's a doctor, they both have had it, and they were confirmed to have had it, and they've both recovered. So that's amazing. They're both young. Like, he's in his late 20s and she's in her early 30s. They've both recovered, so that's really good. And I was a bit worried about him because he has like some various health problems and whatever. But he's fine. And in more unfortunate news, 2 people who I don't know personally, but my parents know, have actually had people pass away. So my mum has a family friend. This other family are like family friends of my mum's family, and the dad of that family has passed away. So that's very unfortunate. And then on my dad's side, my granddad's best friend, his brother died. So we do know a couple of people now that have actually died with the symptoms of the virus. And there's been a lot of talk in the news about things like unreported deaths in care homes. They're not being counted and not being tested, and they're all making everybody sign do not resuscitate orders and everything. And we're a bit worried because my granny's in a care home, and someone in her care home's been confirmed to have the virus. So that's quite worrying. But we'll wait and see. They're all isolated in there, so hopefully they're able to contain it. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Other major news is Donald Trump has suspended funding to the World Health Organization. He seems to be blaming the whole outbreak for the whole world on the World Health Organization. which is fueling some concern from a lot of people. A lot of people are like, you can't do that, they need the money, because the richest countries that pay for it use the money from the richest countries to help support the countries that need the money the most. The most vulnerable people in the countries that are having the most difficult times. And they're just like, we're not going to pay you anymore. He's trying to like distract attention from how badly America's handling everything and put the blame on the World Health Organization instead, who have been telling them what to do from the beginning, and they've just been ignoring everything they've been saying. It's total madness. So that's pretty bad. But on a more positive note, several European countries now have started to relax their lockdown guidelines. So they're like 1 or 2 countries are starting to open schools back up. Like a small amount of schools are beginning to open back up again, and it's mostly the early years education schools. And Italy and Germany are opening a few shops again, and allowing people to go out the house to go to get other different types of supplies than just food, which is nice. Like kids' clothes and bookshops and stuff like that are starting to open up again. Nothing's changed in the UK yet, but I'll tell you guys if it does. But yeah, I think that's the main everything that's been going on. And I'll see you guys in the next couple of days. Okay, good night. Bye bye.